There we go. My backyard. Polaris is the star in the middle. 45 degrees from Minnesota, from the horizon. So I actually have made a mount for a camera or a telescope that has one sidereal motor that moves at 15 degrees an hour. But I made a base for it that just sits on the ground and points it at 45 degrees. So it's the axis point of the sky is where you want your telescope to point if you want to track something. Or if you want to do long exposure astrophotography. You need to move perfectly with the sky. Otherwise your photography is going to be garbage. But this is a different type of photography. This is a camera just sitting still on a tripod. The camera did not move when it was recording this. What was moving? The camera or the stars? Very simple. I mean, it's kind of doing it on the screen right now. The stars are in motion. The camera, I set it on the ground and it didn't move. The ground is not in motion, it's at rest. This is, yeah. Shouldn't actually be something that we actually have to like try to talk you into. But from childhood, all of us were taught these things, and so they really stick. But that's why I'm saying truth or a lie, you decide. Are the stars moving in this image, this video? Yes. That's the truthful answer. The stars are in motion. And then people are, you don't understand reference frames. You don't understand relative to what? Okay, how about this? There's only one reference frame for every one of us. There's only one. It's your body. That's where you perceive everything. You see things with your eyes. You feel things from your body. That's the reference frame. Any other reference frame you want to imagine is fine. You can imagine it, but don't base your beliefs on something you imagine. Here's an example. The solar system. Think about it. Put an image in your mind of the solar system. Got it? You see it? Where are you? What's your vantage point in that image you just looked at? You're like out in space somewhere that nobody's ever been, looking at the sun with these planets going around it. That's an imaginary reference frame that you can make, but have you ever been there? Will you ever be there? Has anyone ever been there? Is it even possible to go there? Is it even a place? Nobody knows. So I would say, don't imagine a reference frame and then try to bring that up in an argument. Like if I say, hey, the stars are moving in this image. Don't come at me and say, relative to what? And I would say, just reality, the stars are moving. Relative to whatever you want, I don't care. The stars are moving relative to the earth. But that's the earth rotating, people say. And I say, no, actually it's not. It's actually the sky rotating. Here's the evidence, here's the proof, here's the video of it. I've taken hundreds of these. It's never been any different. The camera always stays still. You know, if you take one of these